Going down, going down. Where are my people at? There's one. What's up, Neil? Oh, Nettie, my bad. What's good, bud? All right. Here they come. Lawrence, David, Mike, David. All right, I'll do that, bud. In fact, I think we could all use some of that, man. So, David's essay that we read from the book. So, you know what's cool is last night some dude from New Zealand got at me, and I accidentally called him on Instagram. I hit the dial whatever, and next thing you know, there he is. You know what I mean? We're talking. He was talking to me, but he was all buzzed out on benzos and beer. You know what I mean? I thought, fuck, that would make a good song. Benzos and beer. You know what I mean? But it was cool, man. When we hung up, the kid was smiling, and like I think he got a little relief out of it, and I think he gave me a little relief. Like I got some good shit out of it, man. It was totally cool. Things around the household are getting much better. So by the way, guys, I got them in. And then I like the red, man. I like the red. It looks badass. So then I'm sending a bunch of these out too, like the real thin cotton ones. They'll be. I'm gonna have them done up on these too. These are more for like hanging on the wall, I think, but they're cool. But I think practical. These are what we're gonna end up having to wear because I hate wearing anything thick on my face. I mean, these are great, you know what I mean, but I just can't see me walking around with this on all day and trying to. Oh, actually, you could breathe pretty good in this one. Some of them this is pretty good. I guess I should have tried them on before I talked about it. Anyway, so if you're a member of the validated tier, you got that coming automatically. That's off the top, Yeah, man, John, you're right. That's what life's all about, man. Like, I totally accidentally called him, and then like Don Coleman got at me today about the bed. He's back on board, and like I've been a little stressed out about some things. Like finances for Badger ain't so good either. I just applied for unemployment. Like hopefully I got enough hours in and whatnot. So we'll see. I'm not tripping like I was tripping, but. What does that accomplish, man? Tripping. It doesn't accomplish shit. I had to get back into some of my readings. Me and Bruce, man, this guy was way ahead of his time, man, as far as I'm concerned. He was just so on cue with everything. All right, here you guys go. Here you go. This was just on a turn of the page, you know what I mean? Adversity, which is what we're basically going to be discussing here in a few minutes. 14 thumbs up to 48 people going, man, you guys still ain't with the badge, man. I got you. Anyway, adversity is beneficial to us. Prosperity is apt to prevent us from examining our conduct. But adversity leads us to think properly of our state and so is beneficial to us. I mean, come on, man. Adversity causes the mind to think properly. In a time when everything goes well, my mind is pampered with enjoyment, possessiveness, etc. Only in times of adversity, privation, or mishap does my mind function and think properly of my state of being? This close examination of self strengthens my mind and leads me to understand and be understood. So that's all anybody's out there is trying to get handled right now. They want to understand. They want to be understood. They don't want to understand. This is what I see going on with all this civil unrest. It's getting a little old. People that aren't racist at all in any way, shape, or form are calling me, going, "Man, I'm starting to fucking get a little bugged out by all this shit." So, like I said, I did a video for Patreon, and so some people are going to get mad at me by either calling me a racist right now or calling me a race traitor right now. So, but I'm going to state where I stand, man. And that is, until that sign says all lives matter. You know what I mean? All lives matter. It's just true. They're separating themselves, and it's making it. It's not good, man. It's not good. It's part of the problem. It's becoming part of the problem. I honestly believe it should say all lives matter, because what I've seen go down, I've been in that dude Floyd's position several times, man. Several times. I put myself in that position to where the cops were just fucking me up, period. I had that coming because I was bumping my gums. I had taken off on a sheriff once. Let's just say not at all times did I have, not once did I not have that coming, but, I was praying that they would either kill me or fucking get past the point of where we were at several times, Thanks, Brandon. Appreciate you smashing that like button, Some of your brothers need to follow suit. So anyway, check it out, guys. This is how I feel. If you're not on board with it, I get it, man. But I believe that they're separating themselves once again. I have black friends, I have black associates. I'd like to think they're friends. I don't know, when I state stuff like this, they seem to get mad at me, and that's a shame, because all lives should matter, man. All lives should matter. So that's right, the guy calling me a racist right now or a race traitor right now, stop and put yourself in Floyd's position. Wouldn't you want some empathy from somebody, man? Wouldn't you want somebody to come through and fucking give you a hand? Fucking get this guy off of me, man. Fucking, he was calling Nan several times, right? So he's seeing his grandma or his mom or somebody and is coming in and out. That's fucking crazy, man. That's some misery right there. So if that was happening to you, wouldn't you want somebody? So, all right, Grace, Grace mate, I'll get to that. Anyway, I can't be reading this right now because it's going to throw me off on what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? And a lot of people are getting mad because they're seeing these white USC girls out there holding up signs saying Black Lives Matter. And, they're calling me saying, don't you know that these guys would, come on, man. There you go with the separation. And trust me, I was a 100% separator before. You know what I mean? I ran the way I ran, and you guys know how I ran, and you notice that they're staying out of it right now. You know what I mean? They're staying out of it right now. This is a for keeps game right now going on. And fortunately, they're being intelligent enough to stay out of it, because you know why they're staying out of it? They're making themselves look bad. Until the sign says all lives matter, they're making themselves look bad. So the news lady's jogging alongside the fucking people, right? And they're asking them, what's your point of being out here today? Man, we're here to steal shit. You know what I mean? And yeah, but what's your mission? You know what I mean? Our mission is to steal shit, And okay, but what about Floyd? And they said, who's Floyd? These guys were out there. They don't even know who the hell they were out there doing all this chaotic shit behind. They didn't even know his name, man. You know what I mean? All they knew is they were there to fucking destroy shit, steal shit, whatever they could do, man, to cause civil disrupt, Nobody has shined right now either, you guys. Nobody has shined. you know? And like I said, the police department was starting to shine. And then I see a video of this today where they push a 75-year-old man down onto his fucking nugget, man. God damn, a 75-year-old man. You guys got all that fucking gear on and we're fighting you guys, fighting us, and you still have to push that old man down? All you had to do was grab his wrist, push him to the side, and tell him, look, bud, I get what you're out here for. I support it, or I don't support it. But, okay, yeah, I'm not a snowflake. Trust and believe that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a snowflake. I assure you that. But picture you being in that position, man. Wouldn't you want somebody to fucking come through for you and be like, fucking get this guy off of me, man? Right, I totally agree with you. Everyone looks terrible in this, man. And I'm definitely not a snowflake. I'm not no liberal. I'm not, like too far right or too far left and you're an enemy of the country is how I see it. It's just how it is, Yeah. Oh, I see. You're not calling me a snowflake. You're a member of Patreon, snowflake. Who is that? I think I know who that is too. Oh, okay. No. So I see you're a member of Patreon as a snowflake. I got you. I thought, all right, these guys call me snowflakes. So who's really being called a snowflake? So let me see. Okay. So what? He was in their face fucking with a big deal, man. Like, he let him fucking bump his gums. Who gives a shit? Is he fucking hurting anybody? Come on, man. Like, so I've been in the back seat of the car fucking bumping mom. You guys are fucking punks. You know what I mean? I'll bone your old lady. Fucking, I make more money than you fucking sitting at home picking my nose and jacking off. You know what I mean? Like, I done all that shit. You know what I mean? And I've been pulled out of the car. And right about then, I was wishing I had shut my fucking mouth because I knew I was fixing to get handled. I don't know if you guys know about the pressure points that they know where to hit you with those handcuffs, man. And when they hit that pressure point on you, you just fucking literally drop to the ground. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's fucking horrible. So you got all these people out there, and now Marcos called me last night, and he's like, dude, you know me, I'm not racist in any way, in any way, shape, or form. He goes, but I've fucking had it. I'm like, settle down, my boy, settle down. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's shining right now, and I get that they want their race to be considered, like, and I don't really give a shit if I offend anybody with my views because they're my views. You know what I mean? Maybe your views are different and we can agree to disagree on some shit. That's cool. But you know what I mean? Like, people are making themselves look bad right now. That's all I can say. I'm not going to put race on it. All people are making themselves look bad. Nobody is fucking shining during this time, man. And I get the protesting and I get all that. But I mean, fortunately, at this time, during the Rodney King riots, I know like 2 days ago, there was already 57 lives lost, Fortunately, that's not going on right now because this is fucking way bigger. This just gotten fucking way bigger, man. And so what? Them cops are supposed to be trained to be dealt with to people fucking with them for hours. Who gives a shit? They're supposed to deal with it. So protocol is this. I fucking piss you off. We get into a chase. Whatever. I'm running, jumping fences, whatever. Okay, I'm not jumping fences. I'm running through fences, and you catch me. And fucking by the time the other cops get there, you're supposed to check out. So these guys that aren't pissed off are the ones, making the arrest, because what are you going to do? You're fucking mad. I made you fucking run. You know what I mean? Your gear's bouncing around. It's hot. You're sweaty. You're fucking mad because I was flipping you off and calling your names and whatever. And obviously you're going to want to fucking put hands on me, right? So that's going to happen. You know what I mean? And protocol is they're supposed to excuse themselves. That's what needs to start happening. And the training needs to start taking over, man. They need to start training. And they're supposed to be trained to be heckled and fucking fucked with for hours. Who gives a fuck if it's a 50-year-old man, a 75-year-old man, or a 22-year-old man? They're supposed to be able to fucking deflect that shit. You know what I mean? Wow. So that's their job. That's what we give them the power to fucking go above and beyond with some things, I mean, their lives are in danger on a regular basis. All right, you guys, let's hit them like button, man. Catch me up. You know what I mean? I'm gonna wait for a minute. I gotta try and get the algorithm, or know that it's not the algorithm that's not being fucked up, that's messing me up. So anyway, if you guys are Patreon members at validated level, I'm shooting them out. If you're going to if you're interested in getting them, they're $9 plus like $4 for shipping and handling. So like $15 is what it's going to run you anyway. The other ones will be a little cheaper. Actually, I paid $5 a piece for these, and then I still have to get them printed on, so I got more money into these. But whatever, man. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm hoping that they'll help with the bed, obviously. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to figure out every way I can to keep that bed alive and to keep myself alive as well. So that's, it's more like a donation thing than anything, and I'm sending masks out. You know what I mean? You can look at it like that. So, and the mailing is so ridiculous. I just got new shirts printed out. Because you heavy hitters, man, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate having this right here to come on here and dump on, instead of fucking sitting around spewing hate. And I could get with the hate real quick, man, and I hate that. But it was inbred in me, indoctrinated into me as a youth. You know what I mean? Living in a fucking penal system, man. And thank God, because when you're in groups like this, and it's called mob mentality, right? So if they start chanting, kill, 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 you know what I mean? Obviously, somebody's probably going to end up fucking getting killed. You know what I mean? No, Russell Smith, he didn't call me a snowflake. He's a member of Patreon as a snowflake. I get it now, but fucking... At first, I was thinking, oh, all right, motherfucker. Anyway, whatever. Respect, man. Respect. Like, I can't fucking be snapping at anything anybody say to me on this channel anyway. I need to start shining, man. I want to be the change that I want to see happen out there, man. Diversity, it is what it is, man. Like... Thank God for it, too, because I like spaghetti, I like tacos, I like fucking ham hocks and beans, you know what I mean? Like, I like fucking sweet potato pie, like fucking, I like different shit, man, Now, this is for me only, you know what I mean? Like, I also would only be with a white girl. That's how it is. That's just how it is. And I don't know why that's indoctrinated into me, or whatever the case may be. I don't know, like, and me and Demetrius talk about this all the time, man. And I'm like, he's like, no, man, I get it. He's all, I would only be with a black girl. You know what I mean? And I'm like, cool. And I don't know, like, people's views aren't that far off on anything. We're all pretty much the same, and we all just want to have our opinions respected, So, like I said last night, that kid got at me, and he was all benzoed and bearded out, you know what I mean? And the only reason I liked his name, man, his name, like, there was something catching about his name to me. I think it was Devin. It was Devin. And I was like, that's a pretty cool name, you know what I mean? And I started reading his shit, and I ended up hitting the call button because I was trying to figure out how to record. I'm telling you guys, I'm retarded when it comes to fucking with these phones, man. I was trying to figure out how to record a video to send back to him to tell him, hey, bud, I can't understand what you're saying. You're all benzoed and bearded out, but, if you're screaming for help, I got you, bud. You know what I mean? Like, what can I do? So, okay, for those of you that are doing that, hitting the PayPal with donations, please put an address. Please put an address so that I can look out for you back. You know what I mean? If you're going to PayPal and you're leaving a donation, especially of that size, thank you, respect, let me know and leave an address, man. I'm gonna take care of you back. So, the validated level, you're getting extra videos. You're getting videos no one else will see. I've got a punctured lung right now, so I guess my ribs were fucking horse playing, man. How stupid, horse playing. And that's been one of my sayings. Play around, fuck around. Pretty soon you won't be around, Me and my kid's mother's boyfriend, they came over and we were kicking it, and we were just, she was laying out stories for days, and I was like, oh my God. I was just wanting to die, and I'm going to bring her on the channel, man. You guys are going to hear some fucking shit. She's got 5 prison terms. Man, you guys are in for fucking surprise. She'll probably have a channel up and running and fucking pass me up long, this girl. So when she was young, her mom, Carmelo, her mom and Carmelo had them down in Mexico, and they had some weed, like a half ounce of weed, and the cops were coming, and they stuffed it in her mouth. Hey, hold this and shut up, And so in case they searched him, and Lonnie stuck the weed in Lala's mouth, and Lala kept trying to talk, to her mom, and she's like, shut up, just be quiet, and fucking whatever. Lonnie told the cops, my kid's retarded. Fucking don't mind her, my kid's retarded. You know what I mean? Like, just see what I mean by fucked up reading. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, you got parents doing that kind of shit, man, and it's fucking funny as hell talking about it. But when you got parents that are really doing that shit, it's fucked up. You know what I mean? That's just fucking bad growing up. So am I still online? I wonder. Somebody say something. Say hello, hello, hello. Wow, that's so sad. No, TJ Carter, TJ, you're right, man. Like, so like in my eyes, all this is perfect. It all had to happen. It sucks that it happened. But all the chaos had to happen, man. You know what I mean? Because with just marching and all that shit, fucking nothing was gonna happen. You know what I mean? They did go a little above and beyond, the way they did a funeral, like he was the president or something. I mean, he was a fucking criminal, and that doesn't mean that he deserved to get what he got. By no means, man. No fucking means, I don't know. I don't want to be Mayor Garcetti and fucking say something that's going to piss somebody off right now and then fucking go, oh, I probably shouldn't have said that because that's not really how I feel. But like everything I'm saying so far is really how I feel, when you got non-racist people calling me going, man, this shit's starting to fucking piss me off. You know what I mean? What's the matter with all lives matter? What's the matter with white guys? You know what I mean? Like I said, and these are statistical facts, is of the people that were killed in 2018, 52% were white, 26% were black, and 17% were Hispanic and others, and if a white person is killed on TV, by the cops, there's no coverage at all. You know what I mean? Because in that same exact city, around 2 years ago, this Australian chick got shot in the face by the cops. Just crazy. There was no reason for it. Whatever the case, she didn't have a weapon. They murdered her right then and there. And I know what's going on. Okay, there. They killed her, and there was nothing to cover it. Yeah, man, that's what's pissing people off, David. Man, the separation that's going out there, and it's fucked up that they're making us separate like that. You know what I mean? Oh, here you go, SJW. Man, I wish I could get you in a room by myself, bud. Yeah, Roses and Diamond. There's just so much civil unrest going on out there right now. Let's do this. So, bam. So anyway, you guys, man, if you're out there protesting, what exactly are you protesting? You know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's just fucking chaotic. So here, I promise you guys are reading. Some people got my fucking mind going elsewhere. I'm wanting to hurt people now too. Left to right. We're gonna go with here. We're going to go with right. A growth inventory. We review our past performance and our present behavior to see what we want to keep and what we want to discard, right? Like that's how we strive to be better people, you know? As each day winds to a close, many of us reflect on the past 24 hours and consider how we can live differently in the future. It's easy for our thoughts to remain trapped in the mundane: change the oil in the car, keep the living room clean, or empty the litter box. Sometimes it takes special effort to jog our thinking out of the daily rut and onto a higher track. One simple question can put us on the high road. What do we think our higher power wants for us tomorrow? Right? Tomorrow I want to live a little bit better than I did today. That's for sure. Tomorrow. Where is it? Maybe we need to improve our flagging conscience contact with the God of our understanding. Perhaps we've been uncomfortable in our job or relationship, holding on only out of fear. We might be hiding some troubled defect of character, afraid to share it with our sponsor. The question is, in what part of our lives do we really want to grow? As each day ends, we find it beneficial to take some moments to spend time with our higher power. We can begin to reflect on what will benefit our program of spiritual growth most in the coming day. We think about the areas in which we can grow recently and target areas that will still require work. What more fitting way to end the day, right? To reflect on our day, man, and try and be a better person tomorrow. You know, some people on here need to work on that as well. Anyway, just for today, I will set aside some time at the end of the day to commune with my higher power. I'll review the past day, meditating on what stands between me and my higher power's will for my life. So as long as I'm running on self-will, I'm probably going to get in trouble. You know what I mean? It's just a fact, you know. And when I was young, you couldn't have told me shit, man. Couldn't have told me shit. Nah, I ain't tripping on anybody coming for me at all, but trust and believe that. They just need to be prepared to go all the way if they're really coming for me, you know? So, anyway, you know, our boy JD, he had surgery today, so let's keep him in our prayers, you know? I don't know, man. Well, what you waiting on, bud? Get on over here. You want an address? Anyway, so I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. It's not, as long as we keep separating ourselves from everything, nothing's going to change. Hate's going to stay out there. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's 8750 Topanga Canyon, bud. Come on by, number 11. You know, that's Canoga Park for you that don't know. Anyway, you guys, a couple of keyboard warriors got me a little dizzy. You know what I mean? So I don't know what to say about this shit, man. Nothing's gonna change until something changes, you know, and it starts with us. You know, I don't know. I'm tired of being part of the problem. You know, I'm trying to figure out what I can do to be part of the solution. You know, and sometimes just staying in my own lane, not getting involved in this or not getting involved in that, that's enough. You know what I mean? That's enough for me. You know, I know you guys may not have noticed, Herc, he hasn't been doing too much of the stuff, you know, because the channels, you know, they're fucking with us, you know. I don't know. It's not worth it to some people, but it's worth it to me to reach out. Like that kid last night, just getting through to him, man. That was so awesome. You know what I mean? I felt better. I think he felt better. You know, we hung up on him. Everybody was smiling. You know, it was cool, man. You know what I mean? Like, that's what this is all about for me. You know, keeping that bed open, that's what this is all about. Oh, shit, I didn't see you. Dime, appreciate you, my boy. You know what I mean? Every bit helps. Content battles to be better. So for sure. Anyway, what was I gonna say? So yeah, me and Harriet are back on track, which is cool. You know what I mean? Like I love when that's going on. I'm sure it'll jump track here in a minute, but for the time being, all I can do is stay in today, man. Just fucking be grateful for today. You know? I don't know. Chris Hansen, that's funny. You know what I mean? So a lot of people think you're a cock blocker. You're probably one of them, huh? You know what I mean? Anyway, you guys, and sometimes just staying in your own lane is going to be enough. You know, for me, that has to be the case. I'm not going to go out here and say, all lives matter, all lives matter. I'm not going to do that. You know what I mean? I'm going to have my feelings about whatever. I don't think that fucking any injustice towards any man, woman, whatever the case may be, is fucking injustice, period. You know what I mean? And it sucks that we keep fucking dividing lines, and that's going to keep us divided. You know, like if, back in the day in the joint, this is how it was, man. This is true shit. It was the convicts against the screws. You know what I mean? That's totally how it was. And then the cops fucking weren't digging that, so they divided it away to, you know, make racism be part of the fucking car. Eventually it had to come into play, you know. It's true. The reason that we separate in there is because we live differently. You know what I mean? We do definitely live differently. But who's to say who the way living is right? I feel my way of living is right. They feel, you know what I mean? Do you get what I'm saying? So once again, there comes the division. I don't know. I'm grateful that I don't have to live with all that hate today. I'm grateful that I talk to who the fuck I want to talk to. As long as they're a person of intelligence, I got words for them. If not, you know what I mean? I don't care. Fucking white, black, Mexican. A turd's a turd. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it is. So, you know, you'll hear me say sometimes, who am I to judge anybody? You know what I mean? I still, you know, anybody that touches a woman in the wrong way without permission, or anybody that touches a kid in the wrong way, period. And I hope you get what you got coming. You know what I mean? 100%. That starts with you, Chris Hansen. You know what I mean? So, see what I mean? I started this video with something good in mind. I read a few of these nasty ass comments, got me a little twisted up, and I'm human, man. You know what I mean? Just like the cops. So at this point, if I had a backup partner, I would check out and be like, you take over, dog, because right now I'm a little janky. You know what I mean? That's what we're talking about with these police. They should be able to handle us cussing at them and doing all this shit, and I don't care. You know what I mean? They should be able to handle that and do their job. You know what I mean? Them over in Britain or wherever the Queensland is, fucking, come on, Harriet's from there. Over there in England, where they got those dudes, you know, that don't talk. They got their big ass hat on, their gun right there, and they don't talk and they don't make any movements, and you know, they handle all the heckling. That's what we need to train here, man. They need to be able to learn to handle the heckling. I'm talking about it, but yet here I am over here reading some of this shit going, oh, here we go. Fucking, I'm getting heckling. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So even if everybody was the same skin tone, everybody out there was the same skin tone, we'd still find a certain car to hate on. Trust and believe that. It's just like it's in the human race. It's in the human gene to fucking hate. You know what I mean? Appreciate you, Roy. Not so philosophical. Right on, Texas. Appreciate you, man. That's what I'm saying. We'd still find a car to fucking bang on, you know? So as long as people want to continue to make it about race, that's what's going to happen. Now people are fucking hating on their own race because they're holding signs saying that. You got people... Man, it's just so fucking chaotic right now. Nobody is shining. You know, you got police commissioner. We got the mayor of our city talking about calling cops all killers and shit, man. Like, what the fuck? You're supposed to be their boss, and you're fucking calling them killers? Nobody's shining during this time, man. And everybody's wanting to say what the next man wants them to hear. Fucking, they have to. I don't. You know what I mean? I'm going to say what I feel. And what I feel is fucking there shouldn't be injustice towards any particular fucking car. We'll just stick it at car. We won't call it a race. Any particular car out there shouldn't, well, naturally, you draw too much attention to yourself by the police, what's going to happen? They're going to be on you, right? They're going to be on you. Fucking, now you've drawn attention to you. They're on you, and you're fucking with them too. Probably going to get your ass beat. Some people out there don't know where to stop. This is the problem. They don't know when to stop. They don't know where to stop. And that's when fucking people get killed. They are insane. Trust and believe that. Just come. Right? You guys already know the answers. You guys, you know what I mean? Heavy hitters know the answers, man. And I don't know, man. I'm not going to go out there and become part of, you know what I mean? I fucking fully feel that what happened to that man was wrong. You know what I mean? But at one point, I'm asking myself, how could Black Lives Matter get behind what's going on right now with all the fucking, the unrest and the fucking destruction of fucking city properties, and who's going to pay the price for that? King Creed, what's good, my boy? Who's going to pay the price for that, right? Insurance companies are saying, fucking, we ain't covering this shit. You know what I mean? Fucking, it's too widespread. We ain't covering it. Now they're not covering it, and then what? There goes premiums. Premiums are going to be going up. It's going to be crazy there. Right? That's true. That's what they're called. Royal Marines Guardian, Windsor. That's what they're called, man. You know what I mean? Try touching one, though. You know what I mean? Fuck, get your ass handed to you. So, and plus, trust and believe, they got all that hate, fucking anger built up in them. Fucking try touching one. They're going to fucking put you on your ass. And come on, guys, those of you who can't get behind fucking a 75-year-old man getting pushed down onto the fucking ground, getting his head split open, I don't care what he said. He didn't try hurting anybody. He's fucking 75. Damn, that's coming soon, huh? Jesus Christ. Anyway, I hope they don't peel my cap at 75. This is just fucking ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous. Here we are protesting fucking against police brutality, and they're fucking brutalizing fucking 80-year-old men. Where's it going to stop, you guys? Where does it end? I don't know how this is going to end. Fucking Harriet's scared as a motherfucker. She's all, we're all going to die. Well, fucking me, I've faced death so many times, I don't fear it, right? We all know that's what we were born to do anyway. In the end, that's what we get. Like fucking, it's not a fear that we need to worry about. It when it comes, it comes. That's why we should be trying to live the best life we can have. And how do you do that? Stay out of self. You know what I mean? Do for the next individual and see how well you feel, man. I'm going to always stick to that because I know it works. I know it's worked for me. I'm going to keep sticking to that. You know what I mean? Yes, Matthew, it is. It's very unfortunate. That's why I asked you guys to go to PayPal, because especially for shit like this, when I'm going to be mailing it out, it's like almost $4. It's the same price as a T-shirt to send to you. So it's $5 shipping and handling. You know what I mean? By the time you're just like, fuck. So, I'm going to have both kinds of masks. These will be the little thin cloth ones as well. These actually, you could breathe a little better in them than I thought you could. You know what I mean? I was thinking, damn, that's thick. But you could breathe just fine in them. I hadn't really tried them on. So they're basically just the same as what comes on the cards that I have, that I like to hook up people up with. Um, the master, all these ones are really cool. These are like what are they called? The COVID, whatever they're called. The design is the same, and I got all the designs. I got, so I'm pretty sure the other one I'll even have. I don't know how my story ends. Right now, these are the basic ones I have. You know what I mean? That one. Um, so I really like the red. You know what I mean? They look pretty cool. Anyway, if you guys do donate over there on PayPal, please leave an address and I'll get it off to you. Also, if you want to get at me, P.O. Box 572-875, Tarzana, California, 91357. I'd like to throw a thank you out to Don Coleman. You know what I mean? Like, your little text today just brightened my whole world up. And it wasn't so much what you said. It was just the fact that somebody else believes in what I believe in and is supporting that. And it just made me feel good again and told me I need to just keep doing what I'm doing. Fuck whatever anybody else saying. I would do what works for me. And I suggest you all do that. If you're living at home, be part of the solution, man, not part of the problem. That's just what I told the kid. You know what I mean? I didn't tell him what he wanted to hear. I told him the facts. You know what I mean? You're living under your people's roof, man. Fucking become part of the solution, not the problem. They need help around the house, help them around the house. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing. I believe he went up to his dad today and he was, going to ask his dad, hey, let's go for a walk, bud. Let's talk. And his dad happens to be a cop, you know what I mean, in New Zealand. And he's seen some fucked up shit, you know what I mean? And then he was a private investigator. And, man, come on, the things then people see, you know what I mean? Because we all know people suck. You know what I mean? People suck. The things they do to other people, just fucking insane, And not everybody's trying to get right. You know what I mean? It takes a special breed, a true heavy hitter to fucking try and get right, to live a better way, So thanks, Blinky. Appreciate that, man. Shit, I thought Blinky from the brand, it does. It takes a special breed of people to fucking try and live a better life, man. Because even especially us that have been fucked up, beaten down, fucking, we should hate the world for fucking what we've been through. I look at it like I put myself through every bit of that. I put myself there. No matter what the situation was, I put myself in that position somehow, some way. So, not that I had that coming, but I put myself into that position. Therefore, why should I let that fucking ruin the rest of my life, man? I want to live better. I want to feel good inside. And this is what I do. I read just for today. I go into the Bruce Lee fucking readings. I try and get rid of some of the indoctrination that I fucking was inbred into me, man. Yeah, that's fucked up, Travis. See, that's what I'm saying. And that's just causing more hate, man. It's just causing more hate. And that's not a war that anybody wants to have happen because, the numbers, it's always a numbers game, man. Garrett, you're coming off methadone, man. It is fucking hell, bro. It is. I remember it took me like 9 months to get totally right, but fucking each and every day got a little bit better. Are you dosing down? What are you doing, man? Anyway, get at me through Gmail. You guys know the Gmail. Or get at me in a letter. P.O. Box 572-875, Tarzana, California, 91357. Wow. I just figured out, man, I really am a true heavy hitter, man. Like fucking with all this civil unrest going on, and I'm still just worried about fucking me taking care of me by fucking not worrying about me. That's fucking, do the math on that, right? That's pretty awesome, man. I would like to go around and help him clean up when it's time. You know, like me and Harriet were talking about, like, fuck, we'd help him clean up, but we ain't gonna get involved in all this other bullshit. I'm just not gonna do it. You know, not gonna bow down to anybody. We're not gonna bow down. You know, like, just not gonna do any of that shit. So I'm not gonna go out there and support one fucking particular car either, especially when I'm not a part of that car. You know, I'm a part of fucking what race? The human race. That's what I definitely am a part of. But I'm not going to go out and make it a race thing. You know what I mean? An injustice to an injustice is, I'll support fucking that. You know what I mean? Like, fucking injustice is injustice, man. So picture yourself being in that position. You would want somebody to come to your rescue. Why didn't any of those fucking cops come to their rescue? You know? They all got what they got coming. That's for sure. Appreciate you, London. Anyway, guys, it's been on for 15 years now. Fuck. 15 years of that fucking bone-wrenching shit. That sucks, my boy. That's liquid handcuffs is what I call it. You know, that shit was meant to be used to get off the fucking drugs and then fucking be off of it too. You know, and fill that spiritual malady with something else. Something just for today, you know what I mean? Some staying out of self once again, you know. This dude got more coverage than fucking Elvis got for. Who would have known that he would be the one that all this shit would be done behind? You know what I mean? Who would have known? It's crazy. You know, we definitely do live differently. People find that out the hard way, you know. I don't know, guys. Like, have a good day, man. That's all I'm going to say right now. You know what I mean? You guys have a good day. And if my views aren't yours, I'm sorry. Not sorry. You know what I mean? Like, we can just agree to disagree. That's it. You know, like I said, JD just had surgery today. So maybe go over there and throw him a comment, wishing him well. You know, I don't know. I'm going to get in touch with some of the people from the past. You know, I was trying to do a collaboration with Nate Dogg and Zoe and, you know, like some brothers of color. And it just didn't work out timing-wise and all this and that. But I think they got the message out there. You know, I'm pretty sure they did. So, yeah, right? You know that sound too, right? All them drug addicts overdosing over there. Fire truck. The other one was an ambulance. You know what I mean? I haven't heard any cops. So you could just lay in bed and pick out what they are. So this kid was getting at me. What was it? The flag that he was talking about. Anyway, listen. I'm going to cut this short, you guys. George, thank you, George. You know, I hope you left your address, my boy. I'm going to bring this to a close right now because I need to clean up before Miss Harriet gets home. But I want to stay on a good page with her, you know what I mean? On the poster. No, what's up, Major? Just call me, man. You got my number. Call me. You guys, anyway. That's right. That's right. Appreciate you, man. So anyway, guys, I'm going to bring this to a close. Like I said, I just want to, you know, touch bases with you and tell you, don't go out there and become part of the problem. You know what I mean? Don't go out there and become part of the problem. Let them, enough nutsacks out there doing what needs to be done. You know what I mean? Anything more and any more opinions. You know, they tell you fucking don't discuss politics or religion at home with your family or your girlfriend or whatever, right? Well, there's a reason for that, man. Everyone's got their views. They want to be heard. And if they're, oh my God. See, this shit's just starting to bug me out too. I get it. I can't watch the news anymore. I'm over this. So, you guys, don't go out there and become part of the problem. Stay into the solution. Sometimes staying in the solution means just fucking stepping back, letting the rest of the world take care of what they think needs to be taken care of. You know? With that said, appreciate all you guys. If you go over there, Nate, what's good, my boy? You know, I don't know. None of us, you could take 5 whites and put them in this room and they're not going to see eye to eye on anything either. So it doesn't matter. Race doesn't really matter when it comes to all this shit. You know what I mean? I got people that I respect in every car out there. Trust and believe that. And nobody's going to tell me any different. You know, and I say it all the time. The reason I wouldn't want to go back to prison is because if I did, I would have to fall back into who I fucking know I could be. You know what I mean? And there would be reason for that there. You know what I mean? That's the law of the land there, man. It's the law of the land. And I don't want to live like that anymore. Therefore, I'll choose to stay out here, stay out of the problem, be part of the solution, and take it from there. With that said, you guys have an awesome weekend. I'm sure I'll talk to you again. Tackle a cop and take, yeah, I mean, like they're just still doing stupid shit. You know, it's just crazy that they would still be doing that shit. So, with that said, you guys, respect, peace out, deuces, all that fun shit. These guys are going savage on it. All right, you guys, bye. Couldn't figure out shit on this thing. So,